Most of us are so busy running the rat race that we fail to think about the group of people that need us as much as our dependent children need us. That's our elderly loved ones. Our elderly loved ones are dealing with isolation, loneliness, and maltreatment. Let's talk about this problem and the solutions. Hello again, this is Certified Probate Real Estate Specialist Daryl Williams with Win-Win Realtors here in Southern California. If you are new here and you like our content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started. Most of our elderly loved ones don't need us so much financially. They need us from an emotional and a human standpoint. You see, in this country, when we get older, our relationships tend to deteriorate. And the fewer friends we have, the less meaningful engagements we have with people, thus the more isolation and loneliness we experience. When this happens, our elderly loved ones become more vulnerable to criminals, crooks, and scammers. And when criminals, crooks, and scammers believe that no one cares for our loved ones become targets for exploitation. In January 2024, the National Center of Elder Abuse published a research brief which identified, quote, social isolation and loneliness are pervasive health issues which adversely impact the health and wellness of individuals throughout a lifespan. The research brief mentioned that a social disconnection can lead to many negative, impactful challenges for your loved one, to include feelings of morbidity and mortality. If your loved ones are socially isolated, they are at risk of elder maltreatment or elder abuse. So, how do we begin to fix this problem that our elderly loved ones are experiencing? The research brief says fixing this problem will require, quote, integrated, interpersonal, societal, and systematic responses. In other words, we human beings need to get busy engaging our loved ones. We adults need to make sure that there is someone either around our loved ones who cares, or we need to make sure we're able to interact with them on a weekly basis, if not a daily basis. We human beings are social creatures by nature. If you or me were the only person on the planet, I'm willing to bet you that you wouldn't want to be here. I know I wouldn't if I were the only one. We must effectively vet and investigate all adults around our elderly loved ones. All caregivers don't care about your loved one. Know that and understand that. Question of the day. Have you ever had to find a caregiver for your elderly loved one? How did you find and vet that caregiver? Let us know in the comments below. We are social creatures by nature. We need one another. Our elderly parents need our engagement. So let's start setting an example for the younger people so we may benefit if we're lucky enough to get older. I'm Daryl Williams. This is Win-Win Realtors TV. If you have any questions for me, don't hesitate to contact me.